Hi everyone, I'm Kate McCauley from Pattern Emporium. Welcome to another episode of What's in the Pattern. In these episodes, I talk about exactly what's in our latest pattern. This week, we are talking about this fantastic dress, the Take the Chance shirt dress. As usual, I try to make my patterns as trans-seasonal as possible. So right now you can wear it whether you're heading into cooler weather or warmer weather, depending on where you are in the world. This pattern is designed with the relaxed structure of an easy fit shirt, with buttons or snaps along the front and a simple placket and collar with the easiest instructions ever. I hold your hand step by step through sewing the whole thing. There are lots and lots of photographs so that you can feel more confident in sewing something that perhaps you haven't sewn before. And I've also made a video that will guide you through the collar, the placket, the buttons. I've actually shot the buttonholes from about 3 different angles just so that you can kind of find one that makes it click for you and just gives you that little bit more confidence to give it a go. But if buttons and buttonholes really aren't your thing yet, you can add snaps and you can even add fake buttons. So you can just sew the buttons all the way through and drop your dress on over your head. We have a back yoke across the back. I don't know if you can see it there. And the waist is an easy fit waist. There are a couple of ways to take the waist in. If you've done the dress that is all the way buttoned through on the front, you can adjust the waist by about a size. That's outlined in the tutorial, or you can add waist ties into the side seam that will pull that back as much as you want to draw that in at the waist. That's the better option if you have done the plain simple skirt, which I will tell you about in a sec. Now the sleeves, we have a couple of options for you. We have 2 short sleeves. One is a narrower bicep and one is a wider bicep, and it is totally up to you which one you use. There is a 3/4 and a long sleeve. My favorite way to wear the long sleeve is actually rolled up, or you can pop some elastic through the wrist of the sleeve. And then last of all, there is a gorgeous flounce sleeve, which is quite long and quite full. If you wanted to mix it up and you loved the balloony bishop sleeve from the Meet You there, you can actually put that on this dress as well. And vice versa, you can put these sleeves on the Meet You There dress. You can also put the sleeveless option from the Meet You There dress onto this one too. Now let's talk about the skirt section. So the skirt section is tiered. There are 2 or 3 tiers, and how you combine them gives you the different lengths. So there is a super mini, a knee length, a midi, and a maxi. And you can adjust those tiers in lengths if you want to. Now, if you just wanted the plain skirt we had, like in the Meet You There, you can do that as well. Now, to gather up these tiers, you can use the traditional method or the gathering with elastic. Both are outlined in the tutorial. If you do the gathering with elastic, you can get your clear elastic, the soft one, from Boo Designs in Australia. And if you're not in Australia, there's some notes in the tutorial on what to look for. And then on our YouTube channel, you will find a video. Again, it's linked in the tutorial. I show you how to do the gathering with elastic. Now, if a whole bunch of tiers isn't your thing, that is totally fine. It is so easy just to add one. All you need to do is extend tier 1 for light gather, or if you want a full gather, just extend tier 2 and sew that onto the bodice. Last but not least, there is pockets. Of course there's pockets. They're the easy in the seam hidden pockets that won't add bulk to the rest of your skirt. In the tutorial you get a button placement guide or a snap placement guide, but I do advise you to try it on first before you put your buttonholes on so that you can get a button right at the apex, and that helps to stop the opening from gaping. If you put one right at your apex, so right at the center of your bust, wear the bra you're going to be wearing so that your boobs are sitting in the position that they would with that bra. And then if you place it there, you can then play around with placement if you need to. I show you how to do that. And then you can just place the rest of them based on where that one is, whether you follow the guide or not. Now, fabric wise for this, it really depends on what you are going for, like what vibe you want, what look you're going for. If you want it to be soft and drapey and easy, you use your rayons, viscose, those really drapey soft fabrics. Your cottons will add more structure. So the lightest would probably be a cotton voile, and that will give you that nice, easy breezy kind of feel. Then you have flannel if you wanted something a little bit warmer. You could use lawn. You could use a very, very light sateen, a very light poplin. Just remember with cotton, you will get a little bit more structure through the gathers. And of course you can use linen, and that comes in all sorts of different weights. Now today I have 7 dresses to show you in different fabrics and different lengths with different options so you can see what's in the pattern. So let's get started. This first one is a knee length option. On me that finishes around about knee length. On you it might be longer or shorter, but in the pattern you will find finished lengths for both the bodice, the skirt, the waist, the bicep, all those little bits and pieces that will help you choose the right length for you. Now, one of the things I will say about length, it really is personal, so play around with it. So if you try your dress on and it doesn't grab you, just play around with the length and take it up a little bit until you find the perfect length for you. Now this one is made out of rayon. It is super, super light and the print is amazing. I have done snaps all the way through the front, and I've just matched them so that they're quite discreet on this one, so that they're quite hidden. I think anything would be in this fabric though. It is so amazing. I got this rayon from May Design and I just love it. It is so beautiful and so soft, and the threads in it are just so fine. It really, really is gorgeous. I have used the wider short sleeve, and so it is a bit more loose through my arm, my back yoke. And on this one I have done the adjustment on the waist, so it is taken in a little bit, but it is still easy fit. It doesn't have darts. It's still nice and loose. So if I wanted to take that in a little bit more, I would just add the ties or even just add a belt around my waist. This next one is another rayon, this time from Wattle Hill, and it's really, really lovely to sew. It's a little bit thicker than the previous one, and it's just beautiful. Absolutely love it. Again, it's the knee length. It's my favorite length. This time I have used the slimmer sleeve on the arm. Very, very subtle difference, but we thought it might just be nice to have both options there so that you don't have to do a bicep adjustment if you don't want to. Now let me just show you the inside here. You can see everything is enclosed on the inside, and it is easier than you think, I promise. I take you step by step in the tutorial on how to finish off everything so beautifully. Again, I have put snaps up the front. I must admit, I only put buttons on 2 dresses. I had 7 to do. That's a lot of buttonholes and buttons. So, snaps it was. It's a really lovely, easy, breezy dress to wear. And again, remember, you can add pockets. You can bring it in a little bit if you wanted to. But it's just lovely and cool. And you can actually drop it on over your head. And you can see, again, finished off beautifully on the inside, and I've used gathering with elastic. It is so quick. It really, really does make these dresses so much quicker when you use the gathering with elastic method. How cute is this? What a great idea. You can totally wear your dress as a little jacket. This is the romper or play suit in the Sea Change. So the cutest little easy fit jumpsuit. And then the knee length in a rayon, super, super easy and relaxed. And here it is as a dress. Easy and fabulous. This is just a simple rayon from East Coast Fabrics. I have done the fuller sleeve again. You can see the yoke. And then I have done buttons down the front, one at my apex, and then the top one I don't bother doing up. If you don't want to add the top one, you don't have to. You can add as many or as few buttons as you like. Button size is about 15 millimeters, so 1.5 centimeters, 5/8 of an inch. If you want to go smaller, if you want to go larger, that is totally up to you. Buttonholes are vertical, so that accommodates lots of different sizes of buttons without you having to worry about going off the placket. This is going to get a lot of wear. Absolutely love it. Perfect little summer, autumn, winter or spring dress. This one is for our flounce fans. This sleeve is super soft and feminine, and I just thought, how cute would that look with a little bit of lace or crochet edging around the bottom? That would be super sweet. So really lovely, easy, soft. You can make it a little bit shorter if you wanted to, just take it off evenly around the bottom and just do what suits your body. This one I have left out so that it's really lovely, easy fit, kind of relaxed boho look. But if you wanted to put the ties on, you could do that. Now on this one I have done snaps, and this one just has the simple skirt, so no button through past the waist. So these are functional snaps all the way through to the waist, and then just the plain skirt, no buttons. And this is the knee length. It is a rayon that I bought years ago from fabrics.com, so don't go looking for it. But it's just your normal everyday basic rayon. It wasn't difficult to sew at all. Easy breezy and relaxed. How great does it look with a belt? Just really adds that little bit of chicness to the whole thing. So this one is a cotton from Lush. It has a little bit more structure than the rayon ones I've shown you, but it is quite a light cotton. I have done the long sleeves with elastic, so it just draws them in just that little bit. I have done snaps all the way down the front, my yoke, the collar, and again this is the knee length option. So you can see in the cotton it does add, it does hold itself, it doesn't drape to your body like a rayon would. So linen and cotton will tend to have a little bit more structure, be a little bit more blousy on your body. So then without the belt, easy, relaxed, plenty of room. You can put the ties if you want to. You could even just create a belt out of the same fabric if you wanted to. And of course you can add the pockets. Of all the rayons I sewed with, this one was the easiest to cut and the easiest to sew. It is just beautiful. This is from Homecraft Textiles. I've never bought a fabric from them before, but I will be buying more in the future. It is just really, really nice rayon. So if you're a beginner to rayon, go and get some of this. So I've added the pockets, really easy inseam pockets, just nice and hidden. And then this is the more fitted of the sleeves. It's not fitted at all, it is just more fitted than the other one. It's more narrow, a little bit of a higher sleeve head. And then our beautiful collar and lapel, and just easy. I just love it so much. And you could just dress it up, dress it down, and of course, do the snaps or the buttons up as high or as low, show a bit of leg if you wanted to. Just beautiful. And then again, if you wanted that to be more firm, just pop the ties on, or pop a belt at your waist. I'm not sure this one's going to go. And just really cute. I saved the best till last. Isn't this amazing? This is the midi length. It is a beautiful linen from Jono's on the Sunshine Coast. Also comes in like a rusty russet kind of colour. I have done my favourite look, which is the rolled up sleeve. So I've just rolled it up 3 times. You can roll it up 4, whatever you like, or wear it out, of course. I haven't put pockets in these, but I should have. Now I've done silver buttons all the way at the front, and then I've just done it to the top of the second tier instead of going all the way through. You can see my yoke, and it is just so gorgeous. You can see it has a lot more body than the rayon one I just showed you, because the linen is obviously a lot heavier, and the fibre is a lot kind of stiffer, I guess you could say, than a rayon is. But it is just, it's so beautiful. Now, I wanted to show you this a couple of different ways, just so that you can see how versatile it is. So this is the fabulous heartstrings dress with the lower back. So this as a jacket, I love it. It's just adds such a flair. Like, you just wouldn't expect to wear this as a jacket, or to even have a jacket that looked like this. And it's even sweet as a cover up over your favorite shorts. Now, one last thing, you might have noticed in my sketches or in the samples that I've showed you that my button placement, sometimes it was on the left and sometimes it was on the right. Like everything with sewing for yourself, what you want to do with your button placement is totally up to you. You don't have to follow tradition, but if you want to, you can. So that is everything. What did you think? Do you have a favorite? Do you think you will use linen or cotton or rayon or something a little bit warmer like flannel? And have you got a favorite sleeve or a favorite length? I would love to hear what you're thinking and what sort of vibe you want to sew. So comment below and go in the draw to win this pattern for free. There is one to win every day until our pattern release on Thursday. Now, our tester photos start tomorrow morning, early in the morning Australian time. And then all the testers will be sharing their photos and what they have sewn between tomorrow and the end of the pattern release period. Now, the pattern itself will be ready for you to sew on Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the group.